most of the time that we have. Do you agree?
Yes.
Excellent, that's a good start. And everything that I do is based on that principle. Today I'd like to start by telling you how all of this started for me. Then tell you a little bit about the kind of things that I'm working on at the moment and how you might be able to refer me if you want to. And finally, I'd like to finish with what I consider to be the golden key to success in effective time management. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Excellent. Right. Here's my family. There's my wife, Jo. There's my little girl, Lily. Big G, who's here today with his lovely girlfriend, Jess. Thank you for joining us today. My mum and dad. And last but not least, Barry, the cat. And my little husky, Akira. So my family mean the world to me. And it's a personal goal of mine to maximise the quality and quantity of time that I get to spend with them. They're the reason why I'm who I am and where I am today. So my obsession with time started with the worst day of my life. In 2009, I was running my own business, and like most of us do in running our own business, I was working 6, maybe 7 days per week to try and make it work. My mum was diagnosed with a terminal degenerative brain disease called progressive supranuclear palsy. Mouthful. No cure, no treatment, an estimated life expectancy of 6 years, and the promise that everything will just consistently get worse until she died. That realization of how finite time is hit me like a train. And at that moment, I decided that I was going to reduce my working week so that I could spend quality time with her every week. So I went from a 6-day working week to 4 days. And do you know what? Time-wise, it wasn't really that difficult. Is anybody familiar with the Parkinson's law? The Parkinson's law is the reason why students will have a 3-month deadline but wait until the day before it's due in before they actually do the work. It's the principle that says that tasks will expand to fit the space that they're given and the time that they're given. So actually it wasn't that hard for me to fit what I was doing in 6 days into 4. I just cut out a lot of the rubbish that I didn't really need to be doing. It was a lot more productive in the time that I had and put it into 4 days. And I did that for 6 years. Whilst my mum was fortunately steadily getting worse. She lost the ability to walk first. Then she lost the ability to eat, so she had a tube into her stomach. She lost the ability to see properly, and finally she lost the ability to communicate as well. So all this while being mentally alert. It was really a horrible thing to experience, but I was really glad that we had quality time to spend together in the time that we had. So I did that for 6 years until on Christmas morning 2015, I just got up. I was getting ready to go and spend the day with my family, as we did every Christmas. And I received a phone call from Gordon. And that phone call, unfortunately, was the news that my mum had passed away. That was an awful moment. I was absolutely devastated. So what I did continue with was effective time management. I thought there's no point going back to kind of old ways. I'm going to continue to be effective with my time and productive. And I did that until the best day of my life, which was on the 16th of September 2017, when Lily was born, my little girl. From the very start, my wife and I decided that we wanted to share the childcare. We're both self-employed, and we both wanted to play a massive part in our upbringing. So that presented an additional challenge for me in terms of reducing my 4-day working week to a 3-day working week. And that took a little bit more effort. And so to achieve that, I tried over 100 different time management strategies and tips. Basically everything that I could get my hands on, I gave it a go. Some of them worked and some of them didn't. And I think now I understand why that is. That's my golden key to success later on that I'll tell you about. Effective time management allows people to spend more time on the things that mean the most to them. So that might mean family, more time with them. It could be health, looking after your health. It might be personal development. And whatever it is that you consider to be success. There's lots of different ways that I can help people to do that, including my bespoke coaching that I do with individuals and groups. If you wanted an easy way to refer me, then the simplest way is to tell people that I actually work with time management, make people more productive with their time. I've done it myself, and I offer a 27.5-minute trial session to people. They can take me up on that when they like. So that's the first way that you can refer me. The second way is through some events that we're running coming up. Okay, so the first one is called Time Habits. It's on the 14th of October in Manchester. And in that event, I'm going to share the best time management tips that I've found. And I'm also going to help you with some key ways of implementing those into your life so that you can be more productive with your time. If you have more time spare, you'll do more of the things that are important to you. The next event that we have, and people who came to our Andy Barnes event in July will be really pleased about this. We've got a follow-up event called Sales Time, making more sales and taking less time doing it. In January the 20th, it's going to be back in Worsley Marriott in Manchester. There's 3 easy ways that if you wanted to refer me, you could do. I'm going to share this information in our WhatsApp group so that you can forward that on easily to other people. So I'd love to speak to you and answer any questions you might have over breakfast, but I did say that I would finish today by sharing what I consider to be the golden key to success in time management strategies. Did you know that over 40% of the things that you do on a daily basis are not about decisions, and they're not about choices, they're habits? So many things, when you think about it, are just habitual. You don't think about them at all. So therefore, if we can make time management strategies habits, then they're more likely to succeed, aren't they? Would you agree with that? Good. So habits can be really tough to implement because they often need some pain before you experience the gain at the end. So, for instance, running, there's no doubt that's great for your health. It hurts a little bit at the time. So the strategy that I'm going to share with you now is called when and then. And it's about attaching things to existing habits. So I'll give you an example. I put my headphones next to the dog's lead. So when I walk the dog, then I listen to a podcast. I put my running stuff next to the front door. So when I come in from work, then I put on my running stuff, and that'll make me more likely to go for a run. When I book a meeting, then I also book in some follow-up time. So that's 3 examples of how you can do that, and I hope that's useful to you. I hope that you've enjoyed my presentation today. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you can make the most of the time that